When did you realise it wasn't going to be all right?
In the kind of first quarter of 2020. So at the end of the last quarter of 2019, our title sponsor, Rocket, started some shenanigans. You know, your title sponsor brings the biggest chunk of income. So we lost that, but we spent 3 months fighting for it, and it just never materialised. And so we had this massive gap. So I was like, what the hell am I going to do? You know, I've got to fill a 20 million, 25 million pound hole here to keep going racing in 2020. Anyway, I came up with a little brainwave, and someone very kindly bailed us out. And I literally went and I had a conversation with somebody, and I said, please, can you help me? Over breakfast one morning. I mean, you can imagine going and asking somebody for 25 million quid. And they said yes.
Wow.
And I still get quite emotional about it because, you know, that man saved my team. I wrote him a letter afterwards because I was always taught to write thank you letters. Yeah. And it just felt like, what do? You don't send someone, you can't say, oh, here, have a bottle of wine. Thanks very much for bailing my Formula One team out. But it was like, I just wrote a thank you letter.
And what did you write in that letter?
I can't remember the actual words, but I thought, is he just going to read it and go, what a Wally? Why do you write someone a thank you letter for lending the net? But he is an incredibly gracious human. Yeah. And I thought that, you know, I couldn't believe it when I walked away from that table. I thought, oh my God, I've done it, because I wasn't expecting him to say yes. I was like, oh my God,
what was that feeling like?
I was like, blinking Nora, you know, how have I just done that? That's incredible. And I phoned Mike and I phoned my husband and I said, we've got the money, we're okay. We can go racing. And so we all thought, okay, I mean, we still needed more, but I knew the cost cap was coming in because I'd spent 3 years lobbying for it along with some other TPs, and I knew F1 were very much behind it. And we then started hearing about COVID and this weird, crazy thing that was going on in the Far East, but then was kind of rippling its way through Europe and Italy and the like. And we were about to head to Australia. We were all kind of questioning, are we going, are we not, should we? And we got there and it was all kind of all hell broke loose. And then obviously everybody knows what happened. And but that time I wasn't really thinking, well, you know, this could be the end of Williams for us. This could be our final nail. I was just thinking, right, what have I got to do to get my team home safely?